acquiring the multi-vibrator parts. Now it's time to use the manufacturer part search panel to find the components needed for the multi-vibrator circuit as listed in the following table. In finding and acquiring the transistors, first, open the manufacturer part search panel. If not already, click the panels button at the bottom right of the application window and select manufacturer part search from the menu. Second, use panel search field to search for transistors BC547. Then third, click on semiconductor BC547CG transistors to select it in the results grid in the panel. Fourth, to explore the availability of a component, select it in the results grid in the panel, then select the SPN link that appears. The display component details pane of the panel using the information button or using the app button at the bottom of the panel if the panel is in compact mode, so that you can explore the properties and models of the selected component. You will be choosing a component that includes a symbol and footprint. Sixth, when the required transistors is selected in the panel, select the download drop-down in the top region of the component details pane and select acquire. Seventh, in the create new component dialog that opens, select the transistors component type and click OK. 8. In the use component data dialog that opens, disable the only matching option at top right of the dialog and enable parameters, symbols, footprints, and datasheets options, and then click OK. The single component editor will open. With the chosen data loaded, leave the data values at their defaults and select File, Save to Server, Command from the main menus. Lastly, in the edit revision for the item dialog that opens, type in a meaningful comment to the component item, revision release into the release notes field. Example, initial release of the transistors component, acquired from manufacturer part search. Then, click OK. A status dialog will open while the component is saved to the workspace. When this is complete, the component editor will close. Finding and acquiring the connector. The last component to find is the 2-pin header. Return to the manufacturer part search panel. This time, you will use the panel's faceted searching capabilities. In the categories drop-down, select headers and wire housings. Under the All, then Connectors category. Third, click the Filters button to display the filters pane. Fourth, list of available filters is dynamically updated to suit the category being used and can quite be long. To help manage it, only the most common used filters are displayed. Scroll to the bottom of the list and click the Show More Filters link to display all of the available filters. An efficient way of working with the filters is to use the search field at the top of the filters pane. Searching returns strings that match in either the filter name or in the filter settings. Using the following search terms, apply the filters and select the options shown in the screen. 6. A small number of 2-pin vertical male headers should be returned as shown in the picture. Select the suitable Samtec TSW10226FS 2-pin connector from the search results. Right-click on it and select Acquire from the context menu. 7. In the Create New Component dialog that opens, select the connectors component type and click OK. In the Use Component Data dialog that opens, disable the only matching options at the top right of the dialog and enable parameters, symbol, footprints, and datasheet options, and then click OK. 9. The single component editor will open. With the chosen data loaded, leave the data values at their defaults and select File, then Save to Server command from the main menus. Lastly, in the edit revision for item dialog that opens, type in a meaningful comment to the component item revision release into the release notes.